Hello, my friends, and welcome to today's video break. Psalm 35, verse 15 says, "But when I stumbled, they gathered in glee. Assailants gathered against me without my knowledge. They slandered me without ceasing." You know, just a verse back, we see David praying and grieving over his friends' actions toward him because they're gloating over him. They're trying to destroy the reputation. And now we see that they're slandering him without ceasing. I love James because he uses such an amazing imagery trying to get us to understand the power of the tongue. And he says it's like a rudder controlling a large ship. It's a fire out of control. It's a restless and evil, deadly poison. It's almost like David's enemies put down their swords and took up the sword of their tongue and started slashing him and gnashing him as much as they could. And it's the deadliest weapon, I believe, that we have because it's so easily available and it's readily accepted. You know, when I think of gossip and slander, you almost hear it every single day if you touch the internet at all or if you go out to social media at all. It seems like language is thrown out there against others without much regard. And it's very sad and discouraging because I wonder sometimes if people understand the power of the words that they're using. Because when we hear words, we start to form about others. We start to form our opinions. And most of the time, our opinions are formed upon the basis of the words that we hear about others. Instead of trying to begin to understand people for who they are and what they're about on our own, we often have an idea of who others are just because of what other people have said. Shame on us, for one. And David understood that. He understood that people were gathering information about him that was not true, that was not right, and was already gathering their opinions about him. Here's what you and I can do. First of all, we can keep ourselves from participating in any language that's devaluing other people. That's not our place. It never will be our place. But instead, bringing value to people through our words is our role as faith leaders, is our roles as believers in Christ, because the Spirit of God is working in us and He will give us words to say. He will show us what to say. He will show us the value of other people. But here's the question that often is concerning. Are we seeing it? Are we seeing the value of other people? And remember that your words are a direct reflection of the condition of your heart. So just take a little bit of a test here and say, how's your heart? What are your words saying? And if your words are negative, your words are cynical about others, allow that place to be where you invite the Spirit and say, I can surrender. Be blessed, my friend.